Yo, what is up? This is Bruchminati. What? And you are watching Brew News, your #1 source in world news. We are breaking into your program because we are getting reports of activity along the Bangladeshi border, and not only that. Yes, I understand. Apparently, Emperor Akihito has tweeted at the official Twitter account of the Bangladesh government, in which he posted a meme that I believe is now Japanese Empire's way of declaring war. Can we get that feed?
You lack discipline!
This just in, the Japanese Empire has attacked into Bangladesh. They have taken out the capital already. It's a godforsaken bloodbath. No sooner than the attack had started, then Bangladesh was already knocked out of the war. We are now getting reports of large-scale activity along the Indian border. This could be a prelude to war. This just in, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting word of a meeting between the President of India, Modi, and Emperor Akihito. Can you repeat that? Okay, apparently inside sources state, upon greeting each other, Akihito said nothing. He pulled out a tablet, showed him a meme. Do we have video of that?
You lack discipline!
Bitch slapped Modi across the face, and this can't be right. No. Bitch slapped him across the face, took a shit on his desk, and walked out. This can only mean one thing. Breaking news! The Japanese Empire has indeed attacked India. If they hadn't attacked India, I'm pretty sure Modi was going to attack Japan. You just don't walk in to a president's office and shit on his desk without war being started. That is just completely uncalled for. We're checking in. Yes, I understand. We are checking in to see possibly if Emperor Akihito has bowel problems, maybe IBS, something to explain why he would take a shit on a sitting president of India's desk. The Indian army is completely being overran by the Empire of Japan. Even though Japan's forces are outnumbered, they are making short work of the Indian army. We are getting word that the Japanese army is actually outnumbered by 3-1 and is yet still wrecking through the Indian lines. Emperor Akihito has... Somebody asked him that? And that was his response? Okay, we are just getting word in that at a news conference, somebody asked Emperor Akihito why he would take a deuce on President Modi's desk, at which point Emperor Akihito said it was simple, because his butthole...
Lack discipline!
We are now getting statistics in from the Japanese-Indian War, and they are staggering. The Japanese have only lost 15,000, while India has already lost over 1 million. And all from taking a deuce on somebody's desk. Oh yeah, and there was the whole World Cup thing. This just in, we are getting breaking news that the capital of India has fallen, and Delhi has been taken by the Japanese Empire. They are making short work out of the Indian army. As you can tell, it is a godforsaken bloodbath. From satellite imagery, you can see that the Japanese Imperial Army is pushing on Mumbai. Once Mumbai falls, that could be it for India. This shows us a very important lesson here, guys. And you are hearing it first on Brew News. Let me philosophize with you. If one is to take a shit on another leader's desk, be sure to have the army to back it up. Boom! And India goes down. We have more breaking news for you here at Brew News. The governments of Nepal and Bhutan has apparently just received a tweet from Emperor Akihito. Do we have that tweet yet? Can we get that up on the screen?
You lack discipline.
Pretty sure we know what that means. Let's zoom in. Yep, we knew it. The declaration of war was made. We are just now getting new satellite imagery of the area of southern China after the fall of India, and it is not looking good for the world. We have Japanese troops lined up all along the southern front with China. Although we've checked the official government Twitter feed for China, we have not seen any tweets by Japan, so there is still a chance, at least a chance of peace. We are also getting news that there is a meeting between President Xi and Emperor Akihito trying to resolve this peacefully. We will... Excuse me? He did... No, not again. We are getting word from the meeting between President Xi and Emperor Akihito. Apparently, after a nice, fine dinner, they retired to President Xi's office, at which point Emperor Akihito pulled down his pants and took a deuce on President Xi's desk. Obviously, this means war. We are just getting word, and as you can see by the satellite imagery, war has been declared on China along the entire southern front. It's a godforsaken bloodbath. As you can see, though, it appears like the Chinese army is no match for the Japanese army. They are advancing at will. As you can see, all along the front, the Chinese are taking an absolute beating by Japanese forces. Remember, this all stemmed from China paying for the FIFA screw job on the Japanese. Obviously, Emperor Akihito was not going to put up with this. Perhaps that is why he dropped the deuce on President Xi's desk. The world may never know. Macau has capitulated. Chinese casualties are nearing 1 million. Hong Kong has capitulated. And the Japanese army is just absolutely steamrolling the Chinese. It's World War II all over again. This just in, breaking news, a new front has just been opened up by the Japanese army. They are attacking into Mongolia. This new front was opened up, as we would have expected, by a tweet by Emperor Akihito.
You lack discipline.
The Chinese army is still collapsing all along the front. Do we have any new word on the statistics? Casualties list? Apparently we do. Let's take a look at that. China has lost 1.6 million, while Japan has only lost 200,000. Damn! It's a godforsaken bloodbath. This just in, Mongolia has officially capitulated. At least the leader did not get a giant crap dropped on his desk. This just in, the Chinese have launched a puny attempt at an invasion of the Japanese homeland, which was absolutely wrecked. However, China is nuking the shit out of Japan. They have also created a second beachhead near Tokyo. But yet again, the ferocity of the Japanese counterattack completely collapses the Chinese beachhead. They are forced back into the sea. The nukes continue to drop on Japan, though. It's a godforsaken bloodbath. And Tokyo takes a hit. Casualties are mounting on both sides. New statistics say Japan losses are nearing 500,000, while China losses are almost to 3 million. We have breaking news here at Brew News. Apparently Beijing is about to fall. A Boma Beijing goes down. That has to almost put China out of the war, even with North Korea joining them in their war against Japan. This just in, the Japanese are driving on the last major city in Chinese control, Shanghai. Once Shanghai falls, this war is all but over. A Boma Shanghai has fallen, and with it, China has capitulated. This just in, we are getting news. The Japanese are invading the Korean Peninsula. Apparently, Japan has had enough of K-pop taking anime's glory. And for that, Emperor Akihito sent a package to both Seoul and Pyongyang. Upon opening the package, the leaders found a huge pile of dung. A Boma, North Korea has capitulated. The invasion of South Korea is ongoing. When asked for a comment why Emperor Akihito hated K-pop so much, he responded with the fact that K-pop...
Lack of discipline!
A Boma, South Korea has capitulated. This just in here at Brew News, your #1 source for world news. Vladimir Putin has apparently contacted Emperor Akihito for a meeting. Can you repeat that? Apparently Putin has removed all desks from his office. I believe that is a smart move on his behalf. Hold on, what? Satellite image. Can we get that feed up here? We are getting reports of a massive Japanese buildup along the Russian border. It appears like the information we have received is true. There is a massive buildup of Japanese along the Russian border, and that of their allies. Oh my god. It's gonna be a godforsaken thing.